until the epic series finale.
You're gonna miss this once it's all over, Danny.
A new Hawaii Five-0, Friday, 9/8 Central on CBS.
The need to get into the New Orleans spirit already.
True dat. A new NCIS New Orleans, Sunday on CBS.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Tax time blowout at American Freight. Take it home today for $50 and no payments for 60 days. Mattress sets from $49 each piece. Memory foam mattress sets from $119 each piece. Three-piece bedrooms from $198. Reclining furniture from $198. Sofas from $198. And sectionals from $298. Free layaway until tax time or longer if needed. Same-day delivery ends March 31st at the corner of North Stoughton and Kinsman Boulevard.
Need glasses now? We have a lens lab in every store and can make them for you in as little as 30 minutes.
2 pairs start at just $38.71, and 91% of our glasses are ready the same day. No one makes glasses faster than iMart Express.
Right now, Senator Elizabeth Warren is leaving the race for the White House. And as Milwaukee police continue to investigate the mass shooting at Molson Coors, the chief is pointing to mental health issues as the motive.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at noon.
I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now on this Thursday afternoon. We start with breaking news from the Channel 3000 Alert Center. Elizabeth Warren is dropping out of the presidential race. Warren was considered one of the front runners throughout the fall with healthy fundraising and a strong ground game to get the vote out. The announcement comes 2 days after she finished third or fourth in every Super Tuesday state, including her home state of Massachusetts. Senator Bernie Sanders is accusing the Democratic establishment of trying to help Biden win the nomination.
What you do is you get candidates out of the race to rally around Joe Biden.
Bernie, you got beaten by overwhelming support I have from the African-American community, Bernie. You got beaten because of suburban women, Bernie. You got beaten because of middle-class, hard-working folks out there, Bernie.
Biden's Super Tuesday win has made him the leader in the race to become the Democratic nominee. And more breaking news about an early morning home invasion in Juneau County yesterday. The suspect has been identified as 21-year-old Todd Parker of Wisconsin Rapids. According to the sheriff's office, Parker tried breaking into a business in Mather. When he was unable to gain access, he entered a home where a homeowner confronted him as the homeowner was calling police and locking his door. Officials say Parker tried forcing his way into the residence again and started yelling threats. The homeowner fired several shots at him. Parker was transported to the hospital via helicopter, and after he's medically cleared, he'll be transported to the jail to face charges. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first Warren forecast. Some rain, some sun. Something for everybody out there.
Yes, that's right. We did have some of those showers move through earlier on, and you may have noticed a few snowflakes mixing in, but a lot of the initial round of showers, those are moving away from us. We will watch what's back towards the north and west to see if we can get some additional showers later on this afternoon and tonight. We're going to have to watch that one very closely. In the meantime, it's beautiful outside now. All the clouds we had this morning, we're in this little break with some drier air coming in, returning things to blue, and temperatures are warmer than they were at this time yesterday. It's also incredibly breezy out there. These are sustained wind speeds right now. Notice Platteville has sustained wind speeds at 30 miles per hour, 25 as you work your way towards Mineral Point. I didn't even include the wind gusts here, but nonetheless, things will continue to be very breezy as we go through today and the rest of tonight as well. But we continue our countdown. We are now officially 2 weeks away from the official start of spring that comes our direction on March 19th. We'll see if the spring-like pattern hold up for us as we continue our countdown.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Chris. Milwaukee's police chief says that he believes mental health issues are likely the reason a Molson Coors employee killed 5 workers and himself. Chief Alfonso Morales told WTMJ Radio that he does not believe racial issues led 51-year-old Anthony Farrell to carry out the attack. Morales' remarks came after Molson Coors confirmed that a noose had been placed on Farrell's locker 5 years ago. The chief says the investigation could take several more weeks. The fund set up for families of the 5 victims in that mass shooting has exceeded its goal of $1 million. 1,800 people have donated to the Miller Valley Survivor Fund. If you'd like to help, we have a link at channel3000.com. With cases of coronavirus now over 160 in the United States, California is keeping a cruise ship off the coast until kits arrive to test passengers. A man who was on that ship has died from the coronavirus. That is the first death outside Washington state, which has 10 fatalities. Michael George has the latest.
The Princess cruise ship remained off the coast of San Francisco Thursday while passengers wait to be tested for the coronavirus. That's after a 71-year-old man who was a passenger on the ship last month died from the illness. The death prompted Governor Gavin Newsom to declare a state of emergency.
The proclamation is to serve to help advance our resources, to loosen up our regulatory environment.
Leah Carlson and her sister Laura are among those currently on the ship.
Everything was running through my head, and I didn't want to go home. I don't want to go home to my family because I don't want to take anything to them. Right. I don't want to take it to my city if I happen to have it on my clothes or whatever. I don't even know.
Test kits have finally arrived at a nursing home outside Seattle that's the epicenter of the outbreak in Washington state. Local health officials bought a motel outside Seattle to turn it into a quarantine facility.
A place for patients to be recovering away from anyone else, in their family that they aren't available to recover at home.
New York City announced 2 more cases this morning, a man in his 40s and a woman in her 80s. Officials say neither has a connection to travel nor to any other individual who has the virus.
Just an example of how difficult it is to contain this disease. A lawyer who caught coronavirus is being treated here at New York Presbyterian Hospital. 9 others close to him are also infected.
Schools and a synagogue related to that case have been temporarily closed, and about 1,000 people have been told to self-quarantine. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And the Senate may send an $8 billion coronavirus bill to President Trump's desk today. The bill provides money for accelerated research and preventative care. The search for survivors is still going on in Tennessee after tornadoes left at least 24 people dead. In hard-hit Putnam County, 3 people are still unaccounted for. The tornado there was on the ground for more than 50 miles. That's one of the longest paths of destruction in the region's history. The Kimberline family, Erin, a former school teacher, her husband Josh, a mechanical engineer, and their only son Sawyer, are all gone.
There's something about a family unit going together that is, I don't know, I just can't get it out of my mind.
As terrible as this sounds, they wouldn't have wanted to live without each other. It hurts, but they're all together now. And that's all we can really, at this point, that's all we can ask for.
The 2 powerful tornadoes that hit an EF3 and an EF4 had winds of up to 175 miles per hour. The Badger men's basketball team will finish in at least 2nd place in the Big Ten after a big win in their last game of the year at the Kohl Center. They took down Northwestern at home on senior night, coming together in a way that not a lot of people expected. The win also secured them a double bye in the upcoming Big Ten tournament and gives them a chance to win a conference title in their season finale. The Badgers wrap up the regular season on Saturday against Indiana. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
We're turning one of our favorite casseroles into a soup that'll have you smiling from ear to ear. And the secret is coming up next.
It's so good to see you. I missed the reunion, but these are for you.
Is she a relative?
She pretends to be so she can get our employee discount.
But during the Steinhafels employee family price sale, everyone gets the same discount that we get.
Yeah, I should probably tell her.
It's Steinhafels employee family price sale, where everyone pays what we pay. Get 40% on the largest selection of the best brands at the best prices. It's Steinhafels employee family price sale.
You cannot tell her.
Nope.
Not just better, it's the best Outback ever. The new 2020 Subaru Outbacks are at Don Miller. You'll get the Outback Advantage with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology. Now with the Subaru A Lot to Love event, lease the Outback Premium, $249 per month, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, no security deposit, $1949 due at signing, or choose 0.9% financing. The Outback at Don Miller Subaru, west on Odana or east side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller. When being sick isn't as bad as
not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion.
And angst and anxiety. When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
And all you want is a little light.
A little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Squeaky, creaky, leaky entry doors from big box stores should be ignored. Scott the window guy does entry doors. He can do yours and so much more.
We do entry doors at scottthewindowguy.com.
Make time to escape to the coast and enjoy 60 miles of beautiful beaches and let the sound of the ocean's tide take you to your happy place. Now's the perfect time to book your spring getaway to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Besides, you deserve it. Seize your moment now and come, let go, and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Tired of the cold? Then warm up with winter cocktails, spirits, food, and live music at Madison Magazine's Top Shelf Winter Taste. It's March 9th from 6 to 9 at the beautiful Edgewater Hotel. Tickets now available at MadisonMagazineExperience.com. Pick up a copy of Madison Magazine and have the city at your fingertips. Dining, entertainment, where to go, and what to see. Original reporting, local business, and politics. Pick up the latest issue on newsstands now.
Here in the Test Kitchen, we love putting a new spin on old favorites. Today, we're taking a classic one pot and putting it in a soup pot. Yeah, believe it or not, we took all the ingredients of traditional shepherd's pie and created a hot and hearty soup that is perfect for this time of year. All we do is brown some ground beef in a large pot. After it's drained, we add in some water and then some beef broth, a package of refrigerated or frozen diced potatoes, some frozen mixed vegetables, and a few seasonings. Starting with a few supermarket shortcuts makes this come together in no time. After it comes to a boil, we'll reduce the heat and let it simmer so all the flavors can blend together. And the secret to thickening this up is that we stir in some instant potato flakes. And just like I promised you, it has everything a shepherd's pie has. The beef, the veggies, the potatoes, and it's all done in 30 minutes. I hope you'll go online and get the recipe for what we call shepherd's pie soup. So you can serve up bowls of this whenever you need something quick, tasty, and stick to your ribs filling. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a more comforting way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. Next at noon, some areas could see a bit of rain this afternoon, but for the weekend, plenty of sunshine. Chris has your first warn forecast next.
Save big money on your next project and get 11% off everything now at Menards. Add a stylish update for your bathroom with help from Sterling. These showers and tubs have a durable, high-gloss finish that provides a smooth, shiny surface that's easy to clean. And right now is a great time to buy with 11% off all Sterling bathroom products. Update your bathroom and save with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
What we achieve for patients is life-changing.
You get your smile back, your confidence back in just one day.
A new smile at a price you can afford.
With the dignity and respect you deserve.
Don't wait another day. Nothing is more life-changing than a healthy, confident smile.
Now get 10% off all dentures. But hurry, this offer ends soon. Call 1-800-DENTURE today to schedule your consultation.
From kids
to pets and parties. We'll lay the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 75 years. During our 75th anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $75. Carpet 1 room, 3 rooms, even your whole house, and installation is only $75. Coyle Carpet 1 Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
It's the SUV for all you love, the 2020 Subaru Forester at Don Miller. Get the Forester Advantage with Subaru Eyesight Driver Assist technology and blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert. During the Subaru A Lot to Love event, lease the Forester Premium $269 per month plus tax. 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, $1969 due at signing. No security deposit. The Forester all-wheel drive plus MPG. Don Miller Subaru, West on Odana or East Side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller.
Coming up Friday morning, we're looking ahead to a warm weekend before we spring ahead.
And about a month from Wisconsin's presidential primary, we'll tell you how UW students are trying to get their classmates excited and engaged in the process, starting at 4:30.
Accurate news as it happens, right here where you live. Information that you can use from the team you can trust. For more local stories that impact your life, News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, the midweek spike on Wall Street is short-lived, and hiring a sitter for the night on the town is going to cost you. Diane King Hall has your Money Watch report.
Fears about the coronavirus continue to rattle Wall Street. Stocks slumped in early trade one day after a relief rally on the big board. The drop came despite progress on a bipartisan spending bill aimed at fighting the outbreak. Delta Airlines is waiving change fees amid the widening coronavirus outbreak. The carrier is waiving the fees for all flights booked between March 1st and 31st. Delta customers can also make a free change to travel plans until April 30th for coronavirus-hit nerve centers in Asia and Italy. The outbreak is also impacting airlines' bottom lines. Southwest says it expects up to a $300 million hit, blaming a drop in demand. IKEA is recalling its Cullen 3-drawer dressers due to tip-over risk. The furniture chain says it's received a half-dozen reports of the dresser tipping over when not anchored to the wall. If it is not anchored, consumers should stop using the dresser and move it to a place where children can't access it. IKEA says it will issue a full refund or a free wall anchoring kit. And Urban Center is out with its 2020 list of child care rates. The online child care booking site says the nation's average now stands at $17.73 an hour. For 2 kids, that figure rises to just above $20 an hour. Las Vegas had the lowest rate at below $11 an hour for 1 child. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Thank you, Diane. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 971 points. The NASDAQ off 273. The S&P 500 down 108. The roller coaster ride continues in the markets. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee.
All right, so let's go to the positive. Dairy is doing halfway decent right now as far as the markets are concerned. That's the exception, not the rule. You're right, Mark. Corn and beans are still down on the midday following the lead on Wall Street. The wheat market is actually up about 3 to 5 cents. And like I said, dairy is holding on. Just got the numbers, folks. Tonight is the announcement of the world champion cheese. We've got 3 Wisconsin cheeses that are in the top 20. The Wisconsin Cheesemakers Association just rolled the top 3, I should say top 20, but 3 Wisconsin cheesemakers that are in the running. I believe it's Marika Penterman from Thorpe. There's a cheese from Seymour, and then we've got a cheese from Monroe that are now top 20 in the world and are possible contenders for tonight's world champion. So you can follow along. 8:15 tonight is when they're going to make the official announcement. As soon as I get done here with News 3, I'm going to feed it over there and see if I can find out a few more things at the Monona Terrace Convention Center. They've got a big reception tonight, but that's That's a ticketed event that's been sold out months ago. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. One thing about cheese, Wisconsin's cheese production, latest numbers, we were down about 1% compared to a year ago. Cheddar took about a 6% hit as far as cheese production. Our mozzarella production in the state was down about 5%. The entire United States cheese production was down a little bit. I was talking this morning with Zach Bowers, a dairy risk advisor with Rice Dairy in Chicago, and he said we're seeing that happening across the United States. It's just a reflection that cheesemakers are trying to figure out what's coming in 2020 as well. Today in Chicago, barrel cheese was down 4 cents at 147 3/4. 40-pound block cheese down a penny at 175, but the double A butter up a penny and a half at 188 a pound. So there you go.
It's going to be an exciting evening in Monona Terrace, that's for sure.
Yes, sir, indeed.
Fingers crossed for our Wisconsin cheesemakers. All right, Pam, thank you. Let's head over to the Weather Center now. Here's Chris with your forecast.
Yeah, we are seeing a little bit more sunshine out there now after we had those showers come through earlier on today. You can still see some of those clouds out on the horizon. And what's really cool about these clouds, at least from a weather perspective, is that you are starting to see the kind of structure that you would see in clouds during the warm season. So we have turned at least a little bit of a corner, but it is still officially winter as we count down to spring. 44 is our temperature right now. Winds are out of the west and southwest at 9 miles per hour in Madison. But folks, it has been breezy outside today. And that's helped those temperatures warm up now that we're seeing a little bit of sunshine. 46 right now in Janesville. Monroe coming in at 45. Same for Platteville. A little bit colder towards the north and west. We'll see some of those colder temperatures actually slide in as we go through time. High-resolution Doppler shows that initial band of rain has now cleared out of here, but we're paying attention to what's starting to wrap itself in from the north and west. What this will do as we move into the afternoon is actually send more cloud cover our direction, along with the chance for some showers and perhaps even some snow showers associated with that as well. The reason for that is we still have the cold front to come through. We actually had a warm front bring those showers through earlier this morning. Now we have another cold front that's going to happen on the backside of that. That'll actually keep those temperatures down just a little bit as we move into tomorrow. In fact, let's time things out and take you hour by hour. This is 4 o'clock this afternoon. Temperatures will be into the 40s. Notice how we start to see the new showers developing as we move into the afternoon and tonight. Back towards the north and west, that's where the colder air is, so that's where we're seeing more so snow shower activity. By 8:30, our winds are out of the north and west. Temperatures are falling into the 30s at this point. Any lingering showers will more so be snow showers or flurries at this point. By the time we get you towards midnight, that's as temperatures fall closer towards the freezing mark, and a lot of that is out of here at that point. By the time we're waking up tomorrow morning, temperatures are around 28 degrees. We'll keep that northerly wind around as we go through the day tomorrow, and with that, our high is going to be right around the 40-degree mark. We won't make it into the mid-40s, but eventually the southerly wind comes back our way. Here's that cooler air in place for Friday. Watch what happens as we move into Saturday afternoon. Here's the warmer air starting to develop across the plains. That moves our direction as we head into your Sunday, and there's going to be more where that came from, folks. We're talking temperatures perhaps into the low 60s, but staying above average as we go through time. One of the other things, though, I'm watching for next week is just the fact that this pattern could remain active. We're looking at perhaps a rain chance on Monday, followed up with another rain or snow chance as we move into your Wednesday as well. In the meantime, enjoy the sunshine we are looking at this weekend. We will spring forward as we move into your Sunday mark. I do this every time. I forget to move that back a day. All right, so we'll spring forward this weekend. We'll watch the rain chance on Monday, along with perhaps some rain chances for the end of next week as well.
You go to bed Saturday night.
When we go to bed Saturday night, spring forward Sunday.
All right, Chris, thank you.
My pleasure.
Next at noon, Wendy Bell from the Dane County Humane Society introduces us to our pet of the week. It's Little Jack. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Without a lawyer, trying to handle an injury case on your own is really playing blind. The insurance company has all of the information. They have all of the power because they do it every day. So what we really try to tell people is that our job is to level the playing field. But I think the biggest thing that we hear from people is that they're just so relieved not to have to worry about the process, about what's going to happen next, about whether they're doing the right thing. because we'll just deal with it.
I'm happy head to toe. I'm in overdrive. I'm ready. 'Cause these are the best days. 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 These are the best days of our lives. Of our lives.
The all-new Silverado HD adds to the legendary capability of the strongest, most advanced Silverados ever. With best-in-class camera technology and larger, more functional beds than any competitor, the only truck that can compare to a Silverado is another Silverado.
Truck Month is the right time to get behind the wheel of the Chevy Silverado. Now get 0% financing for 72 months plus $500 cash allowance on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
It's here. Instant funding online from SpeedyCash.com. Don't have time to stop by a Speedy Cash store? Get cash now, no matter where you are. Apply for a loan using the Speedy Cash app. If approved, funds apply to your debit card in minutes with instant funding from SpeedyCash.com. Apply now. It's fast. Go to SpeedyCash.com for instant funding today.
At U.S. Cellular, we're building a powerful new 5G network in Wisconsin that breaks down barriers. Because it's only fair that you get uninterrupted service, so you can work without obstacles and stream without disruptions. It's 5G that works where you need it. 5G is coming soon to Wisconsin. Get ready for 5G with the latest Samsung phones. Pre-order a free Samsung Galaxy S20 5G. U.S. Cellular. Choose fair.
Wendy Bell from the Dane County Humane Society is here with Jack.
This is Jack.
Wendy, tell us about Jack.
Well, he's a little puppy, so cuteness alert for all of us who are just, smitten with the pups.
8 weeks.
8 weeks old, and he's just ready for a new home. He's adorable. Got the puppy teeth, as Mark is saying right now, but doing a little kisses. Look at him.
Oh, look at that face.
I know, and he came this morning from Greater Birmingham, Alabama, with a bunch of other dogs, so they're all waiting at the shelter to be adopted.
Terrier mix, we think?
Yes, we think a terrier mix, so probably medium-ish size, not too large. He's got some great energy.
Yeah, you got those sharp needles.
Oh yes, yes. He's got a little great appetite for some treats as well already. I was experiencing that before we came in.
I mean, he's as cute as a button, but puppies are a lot of work.
Oh, they are, but if you're ready to get that pup, you're going to just give him a lot of love, and that training will just bypass all of that.
Yeah, it really will. And the weather's nice now.
Yes.
So you can take him outside.
Whenever you need to, take him outside. Do a lot of training with treats and a lot of positive reinforcement. He'll be your best friend before you know it.
He is a doll. Oh, my gosh.
He is so cute.
He is so cute.
Yes.
Is he all black?
I think so. Let's take a peek at his belly.
Oh, no.
Look at this.
A little white in the front.
Oh, how great. He's got some
a little white on his chin?
He's got some yeah, look at that. Little paws. He's got some white. Look at, we're really taking a look at this little guy. Yeah.
Right. So you got a fundraiser coming up?
We do, yes, we do. Here it is. It's just Pets Reducing for Rescues, a really great way to acknowledge if your pet may have a little extra from the holidays and from the colder weather. So get them out, get them exercised. Starting today, actually, at Westtown Veterinary Center, they're going to be helping owners and pets do a little weight reduction.
So you have to check in there and visit that.
Yep, and visit our website, and there's tons of information on there for you.
All right, last week, I'm not even going to bother asking.
I know. Yes, of course. Barney, oh, there he is. Oh, I still miss him. I bet you do too.
He was gone that day.
He was gone that day. I mean, we tried to, get Susan to get him, but
she called the next day.
Yeah, and you know what? He was adopted so quickly, and good for him. He's got a lovely, lovely home now.
Well, that is great. He was just a doll.
He was a doll.
You are going to be too.
And look at this little guy.
You're going to be too.
What a dolly. Look at, oh, he's ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. It's a puppy.
It's a puppy.
All right.
Very good.
Wendy, thank you.
Thank you.
Go to the website giveshelter.org for information on Jack and all the animals available. 838-0413. See you next time.
See you next time.
Chris has one final check of the forecast.
44 degrees will be our high as we move into this afternoon, although a couple areas will actually end up being a couple degrees warmer. We'll watch for a chance of more showers moving in as we move later into this afternoon and evening. Some of those could be mixed with some snowflakes moving into the overnight hours. Sunshine for Friday, but cooler, 53 by Saturday, 60s for your Sunday. We'll watch chances for rain return as we move through next week.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Hyman.
The Wisconsin State Legislature is too much of a hyper-partisan, dysfunctional mess for us to praise too highly. But despite itself, it can still manage to get things done. In the last week, Governor Tony Evers signed well over 60 bills that had enough bipartisan support to reach his desk. And some of them are really important. New laws expanding access to substance use disorder treatment and recovery services will save lives. Additional bills concerning money laundering and thefts of letters or packages from residences will improve safety. There are new resources for veterans and support for broadband services. And we were very pleased the governor signed the bipartisan police body camera bill into law. In a political environment that seems to invite cynicism, we need to celebrate when our elected officials actually do the work they were elected to do. And obviously, they could do it more often if they wanted to.